right, today's journal entry is about understanding my best setup versus a mixed signal day, where you got signals to the long and the short side mixed together on different time charts and all that. All-time highs, breakthroughs, prices above if price is above the previous day's high, like this day right here, that day was a good day to long. Now we have these red days that cannot get above the previous day that are drifting down here. I'm not saying there's not a good opportunity to buy it. I'm just saying I want all my signals to agree with one another. So there are areas, key areas, that would be good to buy. I got some boxes drawn here on the hourly chart and a 10,000 tick. You know, this pivot is interesting. Also, it bounced, and I did scalp a few times off of previous day's low to go short and to go long. And everything worked pretty good. But now I'm not going to take my chances, because we see this sideways, and it's even starting to kind of look bullhornish, but it's still going this way. It could break out. It could break out. And if it breaks out, I want to get some more confirmation and then see if I can get in this thing with my $250 risk limit. This big red candle on the opening is what's aggravating. Plus, all the moving averages are crossed down on the 15-minute chart and the 5-minute chart. Well, here's the 15-minute chart. And you got the short signal like that, but then you have the buy signal where it's coming down to support levels, and this dashed line is a pivot level. You have the overnight low here, which swept the previous day's low and came right back up, but it did create a lower high, come right back down to test the area, and but bounced right back up over the top. Looks like some good support down here, but until it's all the time charts and everything's agreeing, let's see what things are changing right here as I'm speaking. So this is a good little buy right here. I like this little opportunity right here on this chart right here. If that holds, keep to continue up after consolidating like it's been doing.
Order
If
filled.
I go here, I want to get out immediately. If it fails,
Order submitted.
if it fails right here, I want to be out immediately. I don't want to stay in that too long. If it's going to keep going, let it keep going. But you can see right here the trouble. These wicks, the 200, pushing it down like that. It could easily fail right here. So this is a very risky trade. What do we have on the 60-minute? I like the 60-minute. I like how it's bouncing off of trend lines and the 20 moving average. That's all good. But like I said, it's not the best because there's too many mixed signals here. And this is taking so long to get going that I'm thinking about just getting out of it. So let's see what happens. If it stops me out, fine. If it's a momentum play to the upside, then it should go a little further. But it's taking so long now that I almost don't trust it. All right, here's the 5,000 tick chart. You can see it's above the 200. But we'll see what happens here. I'll let you know what happens. Okay, I closed it, and it may go in the right direction. I do not know, but it's taken too long. That's not part of the trade setup for me. The trade setup was a strong move up, red candle, ignored, continuation, and I just don't want to be in it if it's going to chop around, so I'm out. And it could be a winner. Now, it would have stopped me out for more. I only had a couple point loss on that, which is fine, but it would have stopped me out for a full loss on that trade right there. So I'm glad I got out. Behavior matters. Price action matters. If you see a move and you've seen that kind of move many times and you're expecting a continuation or price to unfold in a specific timely pattern, and it doesn't do that, then the idea fails. And even if it keeps going up by chance or luck, that was not part of my plan. So I'm out. All right. And right now I've took a whole bunch of trades, which is amazing. I've taken maybe 7 trades, and we're up $57. I've only had $25 to $50 risk on all these trades. So I'm okay with the trade. I might be starting to trade too much. So if I can make that connection, if I really believe that that's what's going on, then I need to slow down. I don't want to give back the green We were up about $65, $70, and now we're down to 57. So we're heading back down, and I don't want to keep losing it all. So the next trade I take might be a trade after waiting a good while for better signals, and I don't have to trade in a market that has mixed signals. So I guess this video is about, waiting for the best opportunities and being very careful about trading when you have an idea and it doesn't work. Make the decision to get out of it quickly. You don't have to stay in a trade if it's not doing what you think it's going to do. Now, if the idea was that my stop was going to be a lot longer, and the idea was I'm expecting it to break out, then getting in here, it'd be a whole different trade. But I wanted to catch a momentum play. It did not continue as fast as I wanted. Therefore, I'm out. Now, it may be that it goes up and hits a great reward, but I have to have that in the initial opening of the trade. I have to have my idea crystallized and clear. I have to have clarity on my thinking process. This is one of the reasons why traders fail. They don't have playbook strategies. They have specific setups they're looking for. They're just randomly trading with no real discipline or focus on what they're trying to do. So this is helpful to recognize. So I just wanted to put that on the video and say I'm glad that I'm starting to recognize that stuff. Okay, today's journal video entry is I could have made 1-to-1, but the slow grinding, choppy range process, even it's bullish though. I kept getting in it and taking small profits here and there. And then overall though, I got frustrated with waiting. And then it takes off and almost get all the way up to 1-to-1. I could have broke even on the trade now, and my stop was down here. So I just wanted to see this and get into my mind and thinking about the reality of my emotions and the patience and just the overall decision making involved in all that, because it would have been a great trade. Is it the kind of trade that I want to take because it takes so long to develop? Is it the kind of trade that I should take and that I should hold? I'm obviously, trading requires patience, and some trades take a while. If I am a momentum trader, I'm not going to want to be in those kinds of trades. Or if I expect a trade to be a momentum trade and it doesn't, then I can understand getting out of it. But in my mind today, I was thinking, let it wiggle, and expand your parameters and your patience. And if I did, I would have won. I guess I just wasn't for sure how I wanted to play the trade, and that's not good. Every trade needs to be principled and concrete and unchanged necessarily. If it doesn't go the way you're planning, then you got to get out of the trade. Or we could be flexible. It's not going up like I thought right over here. It's going choppy. So I got out of that trade. But, I was trying to work out in my mind, give it some room and just stay in it. And I lost that. Somehow that kind of faded, and I saw some profits and I figured I'll just take it. It's been choppy all day. It's probably what it's going to do. And then I missed this move, right? So I wasn't for sure how I wanted to play the trade. I didn't have it etched in stone. My reason for getting in got lost. I wanted it to come down here as my stop loss, and I gave it more room, and then I forgot about that, to be honest with you. Or I just sidelined it and didn't care. I wasn't committed to that. I didn't want to sit around here all day waiting for it. Sometimes I always want to be done before noon, and it's 11 o'clock now. Do I really want to hold a trade for hours and hours through the noon session in the afternoon? Not really. We're already positive for the day, and so I might as well just close it out. And I did, and I don't even have to trade anymore today. I've accomplished my goal. Make money in the morning and take the rest of the day off for review and whatever else. But anyway, that's the rest of the video here, and I'll see you next time. Peace.